we are back in here doing stuff. The MX is in here again because
It's right there.
where is it? Oh, this front hub assembly. Philip was driving it the other day, and all of a sudden he heard a pop, and it just blew up. It's a brand new crack, so that's cute.
Found a used one.
So we got a used one, much cheaper than a new one, but it still costs enough.
$700 for this. 7 something.
They ain't giving them away.
No.
Our drive shaft is here,
Gonna work on that too after.
so that's gonna go back on there. This is in here because we're taking the floaters off, putting the normal tires on. I started that last night, and we've just not done it. Put the other fenders on too, so that it stops covering this thing in salt, mud, snow, whatever. This thing's nasty. It needs a bath. So that's what's happening here. We just got to use the forklift, which Marcus just brought up, and bring in the 8 tires. This is in here. The 8 tires for that truck. They're on pallets. This is the cab's back together. The right side cab mount's done, so that tire's on. We do have to pull the fuel tank off, but the problem is it's full of fuel, so either we're gonna run it a little bit or we're gonna pump it out, whichever first. You can see how close it is. It does rub, so you don't ever want to drive with it down. In here, I am pulling this right console apart because we have to take the whole fuse system out, because for the last, is it last year or last 2 years? 3 years. The 4-ways haven't worked on this thing because it's very known in this cab model in this year range, like the little 84, mine, and this one all did it. They blow there's a diode in it for the 4-way system.
Yeah, I think so.
And they blow after so long. But after you get the diode replaced, it almost never happens again. So what happened to this, we just never came around to pulling it out. And we always forget about it. And we almost forgot about it again, but since we're already in here, we're gonna do it, because we pull it out, we bring it up to our dealer, and then they just solder in whichever one it is, so we don't have to dig through it. It literally just takes a couple of minutes. It takes a lot longer to pull it out, probably an hour or more. It takes a while, because you gotta pull all this, all the couplers, this, then you have to dig in here sideways, pull this black thing off from inside. There's 3 bolts. It just sucks. So we're gonna get it off.
You talking? You're not gonna say anything? What did we do so far, Marcus?
So we took that off.
Yeah, but you explain. Uncle always said we broke this, so
Who broke it?
it broke on Philip. So now we put new bangs in it, new seals, new inner seals, new copper bushing inside. Now it's going back together.
Yay.
So what are you doing?
Pumping.
Pumping
oil
what?
in there.
Putting some oil in the gearbox. Is that your favorite job?
Mm-hmm.
It has to be done. No answer? A minute ago he was all ready to talk. Camera's on, he's shy. Should be all done.
He's working on finishing the drive shaft. And I finally got this after like over 2.5 hours of completely. It's been 4?
Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock almost.
No, it is not. It is only 5:30.
So you've been on it for 4 hours.
Wow, this has truly sucked. But everything's gutted. And now this is gonna come out. Just to send it away for them to solder one thing. There was a lot of pictures taken. Oh, we're missing one wire I still gotta disconnect. Look at that. One more positive. We'll get to it. Alright. We're getting these tires put on. The back ones are on. Purdy's jacking up the middle. We'll get the front two off. We're actually gonna put the floaters on the pallets that the normal tires are on so that they're stacked and out of the way. We'll put 2 and 2. He is getting the U-joints done. This one is the used one. We think it came off a burnt tractor, right?
Must have been.
Because like
stunk and the plastic was burnt off.
But ours has a pretty big dent. Must be on the other end.
Yeah.
Nice. Right here.
Well, that's too.
And there's a couple, but that's the big one, but there's a couple other ones, and it only takes a couple dents and they're off balance, and because it's a high speed, we don't want to risk blowing the bearing again. But we are going to use this end again on ours because it's a lot better condition than the burnt one.
Yeah.
He's just putting new U-joints in. The ones that were on it were actually ready to go anyways. So
Still have many. Yeah, we're pretty dry. I guess this one still wasn't too bad, but the rest were pretty dry.
So just making everything new. We're gonna get these off, take the plastic fenders off, put the stainless ones on. And I got that apart, and I can show you. My battery died, so I'll show you that inside now. So there's crap everywhere, stuff on the ground. Some of this is actually for the 4-wheel drive panels under there. It's a lot of stuff. You gotta take the side cover off here. You gotta take the bottom panel to do it, the top one. A lot of pictures for all the plugs. But yeah, this is basically how it looks. Once you get the whole fuse box out, that's it. A lot of plugins. Definitely not something everyone would want to do, but you pay someone whatever their rate is, 120 an hour or more, to do that, and it gets pretty expensive with just removing and then installing it, not even including fixing it, and the fixing is probably only take a couple minutes because it's just soldering. But we'll save the money, do it ourselves, and just take a lot of pictures. You got to do that nowadays. And then we have 4-ways again for the planting. That's the biggest problem. This is the planting tractor, and it didn't have 4-ways. We actually had a turbo line leaking. Which one was it? It was this one. Yeah, he did it. That one was leaking, needed new seals. He got that done. It needed a new piston for the hood. That's why it's up all the way, because he hasn't put the strap back on right there. I think that's it for the front. We did the new belt in the summer, and in planting we did a new clutch. She's getting pretty done up. She needs new batteries. Those are not going to make it through winter. We could tell they've been struggling with the cold. But yeah, and we gotta order a panel for the inside, because we've never actually had this open on this tractor. And then when I was digging, I found a mouse poop, and it's pretty fresh because there was a little candy snack. Where is it? Right there. You can see it. You can also see all our little mouse poop. Oh, well, that's fresh eating. So, wondering how they got in here since everything was always shut. And then when we were doing the motor underneath, we realized this hole was open. And that right there, if you look down, you'll see a hexagon knob right there. And there's another one right there. 2 of them. That's how you change from your forward to reverse and your speed to drive the tractor manually if your electronics screw up and you can't use your CVT joysticks right here. But that panel was not there, and we've never opened it, so we didn't know that was missing. So that's how our little friend the mouse was getting in. Good thing is, it's fresh. They haven't hurt anything. So we'll fix it right away. Marcus is cleaning. That's your son.
That's okay.
And Philip's greasing, but I gotta do floaters with Ferdy.
You can just stand there, it's fun.
That's fine. You're doing great.
I am.
The good thing is it doesn't fall over.
Right?
Everything's done on this. Well, the tires are. Tires are all done. Some other small stuff. Fenders on, tires. We're gonna bring the little bucket tractor 84 in, park it there, so it starts tomorrow. And that'll be it for this video. We didn't show changing this because we've showed it several times and it never changes.
No, it's the same.
It's the same.
Except now we have to add the fender, so it does add to it. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
Yeah. It is. I mean, we had the use, as Josh Jarvis used to say, the tin can covers. Our old shitty fenders.
You love them.
Our tin can covers. Oh, they were ugly. But we got these now, but it comes with a little bit of extra work. It adds probably a good 15-20 minutes. But the good thing is we only change them about twice a year if we're lucky, maybe 3 times. But we're back to these for winter. These do a lot better in snow and ice than those floaters, because the floaters are like tractor tires. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Till the next one. Christoph, you have anything to say to the viewers for tonight? What? You have anything to tell them for the night? He did.
You got nothing accomplished in the last hour.
He is pissed. He broke a valve stem on the floater with the forks, and his U-joint didn't go together correctly.
You on that for an hour, then broke it. You got nothing done.
There's a lot of flustered, and another reason why it didn't get recorded, because I can only bleep so much for you guys.
Otherwise, it's just
bleep.
So why are you playing a song with the
So now we are officially ending the video. Thanks for watching.